Hello, as you can see, I'm at home today. My daughter had a little bit of a cold, so we decided to stay home to keep her safe. We did a test and it is negative, so we are good to go there. I'll probably go back to work tomorrow. My husband can stay home if she still has a fever. But nonetheless, I decided since I was home and I had Casey's ABC book that I would take the time to use this video to go over all the capital letter crafts that we did last year that we are hoping to do again this year. Okay, so like I said, last year I recorded weekly things and I shared our crafts that we did with the capital letters. Every week in our curriculum, we do teach a letter for the week. And I know that there are lots of mixed research on this. It's not really best practice to only teach a letter in isolation. So we do it because it is part of our curriculum, but in addition to that, we teach all the letters through small group, through playing, through going over the alphabet each day. I mean, we isolate the letter for certain mini lessons, but we also incorporate other letters as we're learning it, if that kind of makes sense. So it's a little bit of both. I know that when I was growing up, it was a letter a week in kindergarten, and I definitely don't think that's best practice now. My daughter is in kindergarten right now, and they did ABC boot camp, or they're still in it for the first 26 days of school, and they're just reviewing a letter. I mean, in kindergarten right now, the standards are that they know their letters and a lot of their sounds, I'm pretty sure, maybe even all of them by October. So clearly, we don't have time to just work on only one letter a week and hope that within those 5 days the kid learned the letter, because we all know that does not happen. So just wanted to give some of that background there. In regards to letter of the week and what we do in pre-K, it just gives us a little bit of a focus on certain things and gives us those mini lessons to teach that letter in isolation. So for instance, on Monday, we introduce the letter, and also we talk about where that letter is in the alphabet. What letter comes before it, what letter comes after it, what does the letter look like, examples and non-examples. We talk about the sound, but we also do the letter sounds for all the sounds. We do that song every day, or for all the letter sounds. Then, so mostly introductory. We also have a scholastic book for every letter, and it just gives a bunch of examples of things that start with that letter, but it's also a story, and then has like a little poem at the end. And then on one of the days of the week, we will do a craft with that letter as well. Our cooking, which I will link below. I made the cookbook finally. Our cooking correlates to our letter of the week, just to give us a little bit of that focus. So next week is letter A, and we're making apple sliced donuts. And so it starts with A, but we're also learning so many other things with that. It just kind of gives that focus, right? And then we also do show and tell, which we call share and show, on Fridays, and we focus on the letter that we learned that week. So next week, like I said, will be A. On Thursday, we just send home a little bag, canvas bag, and it says what the letter is, and we just request for the parents to bring in a couple things around the house that start with that letter. It just gives the opportunity for that home interaction. The kids hopefully have learned a lot of things that started with that letter throughout the week, and then they can go home and find some of those real life items at home. Sometimes the parents obviously help with some more unique type things, and then we make our poster of all the things that start with A. But it doesn't stop there. I mean, in small group, if we learn the letter A and then the letter M and then the letter S, then we might do a review and sort those throughout the time. Or we might do things that start with A and things that start with Z. I mean, it doesn't have to be just that letter for the week. But anyways, I know I'm rambling. Let me show you some of the crafts that we did. First of all, this is the book that we made at the end of the year. And Casey was in my class, so she got her very own copy. I just went and got it out of her little file folder box that I make for them. And we just made a really simple front cover, Casey's ABC book, and the year. And then we laminated, lots of lamination, but donations. We laminated each of the letter crafts. So I'm just literally gonna go through. We put them in order of the alphabet, even though we didn't learn them in this order. We're going through the way that our curriculum recommends to teach them, which is obviously research-based, but we put these in alphabetical order for the kids to look at later on. Anyway, so A is for alligator, and you can turn it this way. And so we cut out the squares, we cut out the triangles, we cut the circles and the little black parts, and these crafts are all pretty much cut for the kids, so we're not wasting too much time with that. It's mostly just following directions, you know, pick up your green squares, put your finger where I'm showing you, glue them on, all of those type of skills with the crafts. All right, next is letter B for bumblebee. And this one was actually a little bit of work because we had to cut out the letter B, and then as you can see where the stripe came here, we had to really put that at the exact length. I can't remember if the kids just put the strips on and then we went around and cut the edges off, or if we actually cut those strips to fit perfectly, but nonetheless, it's really cute. And we survived. This one's so cute. C is for cars. We had a ton of boys in our class last year and a ton this year, and cars are so fun, so we just made it look like a road, and then letter C's that made the car with some wheels. Next, for letter D, we said D is for dog. As you can see here, with the ear barely fit, so we'll definitely have to revamp that this year, make the ears a little smaller or make the D a little smaller to fit. But just some eyes, and then his nose, we already put the little dots on there. Sorry about the glare. And then E is for Elmo. This one's, they're all so cute. I just keep saying it's so cute, but they're all so cute and it's so fun. It's a good family memory too, for the families to keep from preschool year. This one is F for fox. All right, next is G for gumball, and we got to use the dabbers. We tried to get them to do a pattern, but some of them did it, some of them did not, and then we just added the bottom part to make it look like a gumball machine. Easy one. H is for heart, same thing here. We were hoping for more of a pattern, but as you can see, they just picked the colors that they wanted and put them on there. Pretty sure Casey was trying to go for all purple and then didn't have enough. For letter I, we have I is for igloo. I was a hard one to come up with some things. There was a lot of ice cream stuff, but I like to do a lot of focus towards the actual letter and not too much extra stuff. J is for jellyfish. This one clearly had more tentacles, but it must have fallen off. And then we have K is for king. This one is so cute. I love it so much. It actually looks like the king from Daniel Tiger because it's purple. Next was another easy one. L is for lion. Literally just a lion head on top. There are some three-dimensional lions that you can make too, but since we were laminating them, we kept everything nice and flat. This one was another big one that barely fit, but M is for monkey, the ears and the little tail coming out. Then we have N is for newspaper. We probably could have got a little more creative with this one, but I'm pretty sure we had a hard time finding things for this one too. There was a lot of N is for nest. I can't remember if there's really anything else, so it's cool though because kids don't really understand newspapers that much anymore. Then we have O is for orange with a little green leaf on top. Fun one here too. P is for pirate. This little peg leg and this little patch. The hat was a little bit higher up to show the little patch line here. Then this one goes with our king. We got Q is for queen. Those are her lips. We let the kids try and draw lips instead of cutting out lips for them. And then we have R is for rain. S is for snake, just different colors, little snake tongue. And these stickers, you probably see them on a lot of them. They're from Amazon. And so instead of doing three-dimensional googly eyes, they're flat stickers. That actually reminds me, I'm pretty sure I need to buy more of those. T is for tree. Very simple. Ooh, this one's fun. U is for underwater. See, the green's supposed to be like seaweed, and then these little tiny fish are actually at our school that you can just die cut them, not have to hand cut them all out. V is for volcano. We let the kids get their crayons and color all the lava spewing out. W is for watermelon. So we put the green part of the watermelon down here and then gave them black crayons to let them draw their little black seeds. X is for xylophone. Very confusing, but I mean, what are you supposed to do for X, right? That's always a hard one. Then we have Y is for yak. This is pretty cute. These are supposed to be like his horns, but it looked more like his ears, and I don't know. It's still cute. And then finally, Z is for zebra. All those stripes there, and then his little nose. And then that's it. So those are the crafts that we did. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna keep the same ones because it's kind of a lot to come up with new ideas all the time, but maybe some of them that were a little boring we might change. But it's fun. It's a really good activity for the kids to practice following directions, using that glue stick. Also, it's not so much of the creativity in all of them because it is very like, this is how we're making it, but you would be surprised how different they all look, and they all still look adorable. I hope that that kind of clarified some of your questions about letter of the week. It is in our curriculum, which is McGraw-Hill. A lot of you guys have been asking that as well. So we go in that order, but it does not stop us from teaching all the letters. I mean, you can see in my videos during small group, we do a lot of letter matching, a lot of letter, any type of activities, letter sounds, all the letters all together, not just one letter. Well, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Follow along if you aren't already. We'd love to have you. And if you have any ideas for future videos when I have the time, add those down below. I will see you very soon. Bye.